Welcome to LC Insider, your weekly insight into the world of printed electronics, flexible interfaces, and smart design, powered by LC Electronic, the world of printed electronics in one place. Green electronics, how to reduce carbon footprint and meet ESG requirements. Karol remembers the moment his company first received a question about ESG compliance from a key client. Representatives from a large international corporation didn't ask about price or delivery time, but focused on CO2 emissions and sustainable production. Are your components compliant with new environmental regulations? What solutions do you have to reduce waste? They asked. As the operations director, Karol realized that without changes, his company could lose its market position. Like Karol, many entrepreneurs in the electronics industry now face the same challenge. Clients and regulators no longer accept traditional production methods. The answer to these changes could be printed electronics, a technology that reduces CO2 emissions, lowers material use, and boosts a company's competitiveness. Challenges of traditional electronics. Producing conventional electronic circuits requires huge amounts of energy, complex supply chains, and hard-to-recycle materials. Companies like LC Electronic, known for quality and stable processes, must adapt their strategies to a new reality in which clients and regulators care not only about technical specs, but also about environmental impact. Karol knew factory operations were increasingly affected by energy prices, and rising transport costs were hurting profits. Shifting part of production to printing technology could mean lower energy use, shorter production cycles, and reduced logistics costs while maintaining high precision. Printed electronics, an eco-friendly production approach. The key difference between traditional and printed electronics is how conductive paths and components are applied. Conventional methods involve complex, high-temperature processes that create waste. Printed electronics use conductive materials like silver or copper, which are applied precisely with low-energy methods. Main advantages of printed electronics. Lower energy use. Processes occur at lower temperatures, reducing carbon footprint. Minimal waste. Circuits are built layer by layer, avoiding chemical waste. Shorter supply chains. Local production eliminates the need to import components. Karol tested printed control panels. The results were surprising. Material costs dropped, production time was shortened by 40%, and clients received orders faster. How to reduce carbon footprint in electronics production. Adopting ESG strategies requires innovative changes to processes and technology. Companies can take these steps. 1. Optimize materials. Choose biodegradable bases and eco-friendly conductive inks. 2. Shorten supply chains. Local production cuts. Transport-related emissions. 3. Reduce energy use. Printing at lower temperatures slashes energy demand. After implementing these changes, Karol saw lower operating costs and more interest from sustainability-focused clients, ESG in practice, benefits for companies. Meeting ESG requirements isn't just about compliance, it brings real business benefits. Clients increasingly choose eco-friendly suppliers, and investors favor companies with lower carbon footprints. Benefits for companies using printed electronics. Lower costs, savings on energy and materials. New markets, access to eco-conscious clients. Better reputation, increased customer trust. A year ago, Karol hesitated about changing technologies. Now, eco-friendly solutions have boosted production efficiency and opened doors to new contracts. Challenges and the future of printed electronics. Every innovation has challenges. Printed electronics include standardization, startup costs, and material availability. However, the technology is growing in the automotive, medical, and IoT industries. By collaborating with experts like OEA and Henkel, LC Electronic stays updated on trends and offers clients cutting-edge solutions. Summary. Karol's story shows that green electronics aren't a future choice. They're a necessity for staying competitive. Investing in printed electronics supports sustainable production, cost savings, new clients, and ESG compliance. Companies that transform can gain financial and reputational benefits. The question isn't if, but when, your company will take this step. Welcome to LC Insider, your weekly insight into the world of printed electronics, flexible interfaces, and smart design, powered by LC Electronic, the world of printed electronics in one place. Thanks for listening. If you'd like to see how flexible electronics can transform your product, reach out at lcelectronic.com.